Okay, so today we are doing a brand new project. So you are the tech class to see how it works. And we're going to work on texture, all sorts of fun little things. So the first thing we're going to do is everybody's going to get a piece of cardboard. Well, the very first thing you're going to do is Hughes went with me, and we picked up some leaves from outside. So the first thing you're going to get to do is you're going to get to choose what kind of leaves you want to use. Then I'm going to put glue. It's one of the few times where I'm going to say just glue. I'm going to glue my leaf onto my cardboard. Oops. Don't want to crumple up those leaves. Then once I've done that, I'm going to get some aluminum foil. If you notice, there's a dull side and a shiny side. I want the dull side facing me. So on the dull side, I'm going to flip my paper down, and I'm going to put some glue around the edges, just the edges. And I'm going to start to carefully fold my aluminum foil over. I'm going to wrap my cardboard. You want to try to do it as neatly as possible. It can get pretty wadded up, so I'm going to really try to get it all folded in. So when I turn it over, when I start to rub it, I can see my leaf design. You guys can pick between a black Sharpie. I put some black, brown, or orange, and you're very carefully going to color your aluminum foil. And I say very carefully because if you go too crazy, you will rip.
Unknown caller.
Well, that was a first. So I want to try to get all of my aluminum foil covered. Now, I'm coloring kind of fast. I've seen some of you color fast. I don't want it to look like scribbles. I do need you to color it all so that you don't see the silver. And as carefully as possible so you don't rip the aluminum foil. So when I've done that, here comes the fun. This is some steel wool. Once I have my steel wool, I'm going to come back and I'm going to kind of start to sand it. And then it really highlights. It highlights, and it's hard to tell because there's such a bad glare on my paper. Once you're done with that, you're going to go pick a background that you want to glue your leaf on. Okay? I'm just sad that you can't tell. It looks so much better, and you're missing being able to see how good it looks because there's so much of a glare. When you're sanding with the steel wool, you don't want to sand all the color off. You still want a little bit of that black in there, but it just causes a super cool pattern. When you get to this point, after you pick out your background color, we're going to need to hot glue it on to get it to stick to the background paper.